Yeah, I can remember as a kid, I got a little RC car. I used it for about 3 days and then I found a screwdriver and then I took it apart. And found the little motor and used my 9-volt battery and got the motor to work. It never went back together after that, but it was always taking things apart, and I broke a lot of stuff too. So that was part of the learning experience. I still have that same mentality that I'm fixing things and able to resolve issues. The journey to becoming a technician would start right out of high school. I was originally going to go into college, got accepted into a pre-med program, but once I saw the cost of all that going into it, I decided I didn't want to be in that much debt. And so at that point, I moved to Arizona from Texas and started community college because that was another route that I was willing to try. And through there, I ran into a friend of mine that actually was going through tech school, and we talked about it and it sounded interesting. And at that point, I applied, went into UTI and went through the automotive program there. One of my goals was to get accepted into a graduate program, and so I applied for Audi. Once I graduated from their program, I got into the automotive field and working for a dealership in California, and so that's how I got into the business. A future tech can expect a lot of things in their first job. I think learning is going to be the biggest thing. The classroom environment's a lot different than being in the field, so there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be thrown at them, and it's going to be constantly changing. Technology itself is ever evolving, so they have to be able to adapt and learn the new products that come out and the new technologies that come out. The work-life balance of a technician just varies depending on what you're doing or who you're working for. If you're a busy shop, the work-life balance might be minimal just because there's going to be a workload that needs to be taken care of, versus where I'm at now in the fleet department, they understand that work-life balance is important. And so it's a Monday through Friday hourly pay job versus depending on what jobs you get done and get paid that way. So there's definitely, it varies out there depending on what you want to choose and what you want to go into. You start off and you make a decent wage, and as you progress and become more advanced and more valuable, you can command more pay. I think my job makes a difference in people's lives by keeping the machine running, making sure they're able to do their job without our fleet being mobile, and there's downtime, so that prevents them from doing their job. So I think it's an integral part of everything that goes on, and making sure that they're able to do their diligence and they're keeping their vehicles running. And so even though we might not be on the forefront, we are in the background making sure that they're able to do what they can.